Command has been given. Crank him up.
Let's go.
When I say I don't know, I don't know.
Let's go, baby.
Now, the morning drive.
Buckle up, everybody. A little bit of this and a little bit of that.
It's a game changer.
I listen to you guys every single day on my way to work.
Well, again, I'm not a doctor, nor do I play one on the radio.
You guys are amazing.
What are you doing over there?
I'm going to the top.
The morning drive with Mike Bagley and Pete Pistone.
To the bat balls.
Sirius XM NASCAR Radio Channel 90 live and on the air for this Thursday morning, March 23rd, 2023. Mike Bagley here in Delmarva Studio 1D. We've got Pistol Pete Pistone in the Paisan Palace in Chicago. We've got Sammy and Davey in Studio 134 of the Beltway Bureau in our nation's capital. We welcome each and every one of you to this Thursday morning and happy Friday Eve to you, Triple P.
Good morning, Bagman. Good morning, everybody. Indeed, happy Friday Eve to one and all. We are on the doorstep of the weekend of racing at COTA on a rainy spring day here in Chicago. Warm, Baggy, but just when I got the newspaper and the worms were reading the sports section when I got out there. That's how hard it's raining.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, lots of rain. It's all right.
Did you charge them for that?
Well, trying to prorate the worms. So if April showers bring May flowers, what does March bring? Agita?
Starch? I don't know.
April Agita.
April Agita. March brings April. Yeah, that's hard to believe. We're just a week away from shutting it down, a week away from opening day in Major League Baseball. Pretty aggressive, Baggy. They're going to start March 30th for Major League Baseball this year. That's a little aggressive around these parts. I don't know.
Over, under, how many ballparks will have snow on their opening day ball games? I'll go 3.5. I'll take the over on that. Cleveland, Denver.
Well, Denver always, yeah, for sure. Detroit, probably here, Chicago, Cincinnati, maybe. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. That's a pretty early, and the Cubs are opening at home at Wrigley Field. That's a pretty early opening day, but we'll see. Fingers are crossed. I don't know. I won't be there either way, but we'll see how the weather is.
All right, so I got a couple things going on over here, and I've been dealing actually with this issue. I need the assistance of all three of you, and I also need perhaps maybe the assistance with no calls of the listening audience.
Oh boy!
So I think I've got a TV that's on the verge of going out.
Okay.
But it's very weird. Here's what the deal is. Matter of fact, I took a picture of this and I sent it to Scotty yesterday, and he had an interesting response. All right, and it's the TV in the bedroom. Okay. So when you turn the TV on in the bedroom, it comes up, and the reds are really, really red. Like the browns are deep brown, and it's just the color hue appears to be off in this thing, right? Yeah. It's just very dark, and the colors are like this is going on with football, to where you'd watch a football game and it's just like they're very bright, but they're very like more red than what they should be. I took a picture of this yesterday, sent it to Scott. He's like, my God, the anchor. And I took a picture of tried to get like a color palette. So it was it was a 2-box between the anchor and the guy in the field. Well, the anchor.
Go to a box. Go to a box.
Was it a Toyota like nonstop green flag thing? Like you got.
It was a side-by-side with no brake right there.
Gotcha. Okay. All right.
So I took a picture of it. Scott says, my God, the anchor looks like he's got hypertension. He's just so red. Where I go into my office and it's fine. It looks like normal. However, on that TV that has the real red thing, I go to Apple TV.
That's
and
weird.
The colors are perfect.
That's weird. So obviously it's the transmission. It's not the TV. It's the transmission somehow.
Or is it the HDMI jack that I'm plugged into? I don't know, because I'm about to get a new TV. It's like, okay, I can't watch TV in these conditions.
Well, I understand that, but I don't know if it's the TV itself. It doesn't sound like, because why would it be good sometimes and bad other times? So I don't know. I wish I had an answer for you on that, because I'm in the market for a new TV. We're buying one, but I don't think you want the old one. We'll send it to you.
No.
Yeah.
Could it be the cable connection instead of the HDMI, like the actual cable service?
Yeah, that's weird.
Well, I have the box, and it's just coming out of the. It sounds like it may be a cable or a jack issue, because it may be the cable coming. Because the boxes that I have here through Xfinity, they are the wireless boxes. So I don't even have a hardwired cable box, except for hardwired cable into the internets over here. And then everything else is wireless in the house. There's no coax involved.
Yeah.
So
Get
maybe
that jack tightened up.
Yeah.
maybe it's the jack and the TV.
That could be.
I mean, how can I hang on, Jack?
Not
But
that
then if I
jack.
got a faulty jack, then it's like
Well, then what?
I can't watch under these conditions.
No.
I may need that jack at some
It's a
point.
can of worms. It's a can of worms. I'll tell you what, if you wait till Sunday when I go to Best Buy to put all the TVs on the race, to juice up the ratings, I can ask some folks when I go there.
I'll never forget that day.
Never forget
I'll
that
never
day,
forget
ever.
that phone call. Tori's parents and their I hate to call them out right now. They're probably not listening. Hopefully not. But they have the TV in their family room currently has like a black fade mark in the middle of it, and like the last two times I've been over there, I'm like, yo, so I haven't said this. I haven't said this to the.
What are we doing here?
I haven't said it to her parents yet, but I'm like,
No.
when are we gonna get this tightened up? Because it's tough to watch sometimes because you're like, it like goes into like a little dark spot on the TV, and you're like, Bill Shakespeare, you're doing that with your glasses and stuff like that, trying to see if you can see what the heck's going on and all that.
Yeah.
I feel bad, but yeah, it's I'm a TV snob too, so I like
Oh.
it good.
Absolutely.
I like
mean,
a
it
good
makes a difference.
4K.
Yeah, I sent you the link, Baggy, of what we're going to get. That has to go over the fireplace. Remember, I'm sort of limited in my space there.
Are you getting
Okay, take it easy, Penny Packer. I'm looking at something about $1,000 less than that.
Well, whatever.
Grief, man.
Well, okay, but here's that aside.
Can't hide money.
Okay, well,
Well, are you getting the one, Pete? That's like are you gonna do the one that's also like a
Frame.
portrait frame painting
Michelle,
thing?
Michelle wanted that one, but that's a little even more than what I sent Baggy there. So no, we're going to go with.
But it's tight though.
It's
is it
nice.
tight?
I know.
Oh, it's
well,
tight.
did you ever go? Remember, I've told you guys I started to go down the path of some of these websites or whatever that I shouldn't in terms of wasting time.
Make sure you're doing it in incognito mode.
No, not those kinds of websites.
Clear
Things
the
like,
cache.
your office improvements, there's one called Finished Basements. Oh my God. Talk about money. I wish I had some of that money. Woo.
I'm on an Instagram. I subscribe on Instagram to a guy that does office, like home studios. Mm-hmm. Now, know. Okay. Oh, what's that gadget right there? Wait a minute. What does that do? And then I get research and, that's a $3,000 piece of equipment. Nah, I'm good. We'll just move on to the next.
Yeah.
Oh,
know.
I do all that stuff.
I get caught up in it. Now, the TV that's up there now, I said, well, what are we going to do with this? Mia, I'll take it. Okay. Because it's coming down, and I didn't even get to finish the sentence. But now I got to find a stand because I'm not going to mount it on the wall of her apartment in Lincoln Park because she's out of there in 2 months. So I'm going to need to I found a stand for the one that's on the wall to go for the kids in the city.
Milk crates, dude.
So that's going to go.
Cinder blocks. That's what I used when I was in college.
I know. Look at this. So look at you're gonna have a high definition television. That's like I had a black and white little like Watchmen when I was in college. That's how I used to watch television.
I
right?
got a
With our 3 channels.
At the I was in DeKalb, Illinois. We had 2 if it was a windy day.
I got a 32-inch Sony television. The winter, the Black Friday of 2009 to go into my my dorm room. Mm-hmm. It was $400 for that 32-inch Sony. Great TV. Tori's younger sister, actually, my sister-in-law, uses that TV at her house. So it's still 14 years later almost, is still 13 and a half or whatever, still kicking. But that thing worked, and it was a great, great television. They just don't make them like they used to anymore, guys.
Zenith.
I liked Magnavox as well.
Sylvania. Where you at? We need you right now.
Panasonic.
Right, now-
I mean, everybody. Hitachi was making televisions at one point.
Toshiba.
Yeah, Toshiba. Correct.
All right, now let me ask you this. So it's only me here, right? I don't have people. So have you ever put a TV on the wall by yourself and taken it off the wall by yourself?
No.
Well, you could. Come on. You talk like that, you make a fool of yourself.
I haven't done it, period.
The guy that mounts my TVs does it. Like, he took a 75-inch and just boop. Popped.
What?
How did you do this?
That's his job.
Yeah,
I'm
but
sure if
still.
I trained how to do it, I could get okay at it.
Listen.
Yeah, but
I put
the problem
a picture.
is that when you put the TV on the wall, you got to have stuff plugged in. If you hang it on the wall, you can't get in there to put the plugs in.
It's amazing.
I don't know how he does this stuff by himself.
Whoa!
Hang on, Jack.
I will be paying for installation for the new television. There's no way. They will take the other one down too. It's not like it has to be ready
and
to
then
go.
take it away.
Take it away, put it in the back, and take it to Lincoln Park. That's basically what's going to happen with that.
Oh yeah.
Speaking of technology, actually, I thought of you yesterday on this one too. So my mom now is a week in with the pacemaker. Everybody, she's doing well. Thank you for asking. I had to download an app, and an app then connects to the pacemaker and the pacemaker then sends signals to the app. The app then says signals back to the people that are monitoring it, and it's unbelievable. I had to do it 3 times because the connectivity wasn't really strong where I was doing it there, where she is. But I finally got it done. So there you go. Patsy's on the app. I said, don't hit the wrong button here because we don't want you to change the channel when you're watching television. Be careful.
Changing frequencies on the pacemaker for her.
Well, gonna hear on the driver crew chatter channels.
Right. She's on Sirius 138 XM 225.
So I have a similar thing like that on my CPAP machine. In my CPAP machine, I have a built-in card to where it automatically connects to AT&T, I think it is, or whatever. And that transmits back to my doctor so they can see my sleep numbers at night. And also, it's transmitted to the insurance company.
Wow.
Because if I don't use it for an X period of time, they won't pay for it. And they will monitor the usage of when I use it and when I don't. I can only miss like 4 days a month, I think it is. And then after on the 5th day, not covered it, not paid for it, or obviously not using it, so done.
Really? Wow.
Like, wow. Okay.
Yeah, it's amazing.
So I make sure that I have the same. That's why I take it with me wherever I go because I don't want to have a problem. And now some nights you can't. Like when I get done with a race at midnight, and I'm up at 3. I don't even go on the CPAP. It's not even worth it. So I just a day here, a day there. But yeah, so Big Brother's always watching, and it has multiple purposes when stuff like that transmits to other places.
It'd be pegged. Same idea here, but this is so she's in a skilled nursing facility, and they're so nice, and I got to say though, they do need to pump the Wi-Fi up there a little bit. It's very slow. Did a speed test. It's like 50. It's like, come on, can you give the folks a little bit
50
more?
50 isn't bad. Hell, my hotel over the weekend in Atlanta had 29.
Would Mortman approve the numbers? Would Mortman approve the numbers to broadcast?
Gotta get Peppy on it.
Yeah, come here, Mike.
On the phone, got check in.
Come here, bring the equipment. We'll do a speed test with Peppy. We'll do the show over there one day. Why not?
Wouldn't that would certainly be
They would love it. The folks would love it there.
We haven't done wireless from the racetrack in so long, obviously. I think that would be just the most primo opportunity to do a little wireless PD walking around, just asking all the blue-haired ladies, what you watching over here, darling?
I just want Patsy to do a What's Happening read. That's all I want.
They love it. I said,
give her a soccer read. Bayern, what? I take that for my back.
I said,
Mom. Brought to you in part by our friends at Abernathy and Finch.
I said, Mom, the Wi-Fi here is just not really good. It's not the Ritz Cracker. The Ritz Cracker? You mean the Ritz Carlton? She literally said Ritz Cracker. I said, okay. The next place she goes is not going to be the Five Seasons either, so just tighten it up, all right?
The Ritz Cracker is the best cracker, so she is putting it on top of the cracker list.
I think we did a Mount Rushmore. No, we didn't actually. No.
I did a Patsy the other day. I thought of her because I inadvertently was channeling Patsy. It came out.
Yeah.
I was having a conversation with a group of friends about mints.
Uh-oh.
And when you go to a restaurant, how we judge the restaurant by the kind of mints they have. So you have the one where you got the big bowl at the hostess stand and the spoon, and you spoon out the mints.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Some are jelly filled, some are solid, some are smaller but sweeter and more have a buttery texture. But then,
oh my God,
some come with the check. The Andres mint is what I called it, not the Andes mints, which, by the way, the Andes mint, I would say pound for pound is the OG of after dinner mints. Are they not? You get the best of both worlds. You get a little chocolate, you get a little mint. Would you not agree?
I agree. I agree. I agree. The thing with the bowl with the spoon, though, call me whatever you want. After COVID, no, I'm not going to get in there. Sorry. Sammy, I was thinking about you yesterday with the headphones that we were talking about when you used to go to Sam Goody, right? It's like, now, can you imagine putting on headphones that somebody that you don't know had them on? I'm not going to go into a spit-filled mint bowl after a nice meal.
Okay, they're not spitting in the bowl. Yeah. They're not putting the spoon in their mouth. They're just spooning them in their hands.
I don't trust them.
What do you mean a spit-filled mint bowl?
What's over this there, Mabel? Is that mint? Spit everywhere. Spit.
Where do you guys land on the green? So, like the spearmint mints compared to the peppermint mints?
Swish and spit. I've gotten worn out on peppermint, and I've actually been doing a lot of spearmint lately. Yeah,
really. Yeah, I'm more pepper than I'm more pepper than smear. Pepper than spear. Well, spit.
And this is why we can't have nice things.
So, you know,
This
it's funny.
is why, right here.
Now I'm thinking about these after dinner mints. We went out to a pretty nice steakhouse, I told you, on Tuesday night. Nothing afterward.
Just don't give me a lifesaver.
Just a check. Just a check.
Just don't give me a lifesaver or like those football-looking ones that look like they're peppermints, but they're like the log. They're not a circular wheel. They're like a log, and they're kind of like
100%.
chalky.
Oh,
You're
I like those.
Oh, of course you would.
Yeah.
I do like those because I don't like to have them in my mouth for so long. Like I like to just get it over with and chew it a little bit. I like that one. Yeah.
Wow. Hold on a
Get
minute.
it over with. Where are you going?
What's the rush?
You going to the chair? Like, where are you headed? Then you got to get the mint wrapped up. Well, I got to get this
Of
buttoned up
course
here.
you would, and
Let's
then
get it
the
over
chair.
with.
What is up with you guys?
I know. I'm more concerned about Sammy's judgmental view of Davy's
I
mint.
just knew Davey was gonna like the peppermint log. I just knew it.
Wow,
I've
Davy.
one called a chalky log.
It's a little chalky. That's all I'm saying.
Chucky Log, of course.
All right. Leave it. Leave it.
That was my DJ name in waste management. And
Oh, of course it was.
It's getting a little tense. Get a little tight over there in
All right.
Studio 134. What do you
Real
got?
quick, I got a tweet for you. It says, my Roku TV did the same thing. DirecTV was fine, but my streaming services went dark reds. Check the picture settings. For
I've
some
done
reason,
that already.
All right. He says for some reason the default setting had changed. So there you go.
I've done everything but rip this TV open. I've been
Already.
in every menu, every menu I can get in on this TV. I've
he's
been
his
in.
own
I've
geek
reset
squad,
it.
Pete.
I know. I understand. But I mean, you asked, and that was nice that Hatton respond there. But,
Absolutely. Hatton,
yeah.
thank you. Top of the
Yes.
morning.
Well said.
You got 20 seconds. What's wrong with the Reds?
Did it already?
Well, spit.
Of course you did.
Got Brownies in the oven. Got the TV with the Reds. I'm trying to watch the Braves. All right, coming on the show. Bottom of the hour. Wait, where are we at here?
I don't know. What's coming up with the show today, Mike?
Let's just do 4 hours of this.
What? Oh, I'm sure
Are we
some people will love that.
Are we still on the air? Is the management letting this on the air anymore?
Well, people love it because it's so much personality. All right, coming up at the bottom of the hour, headline check number 1. Coming up at 8:50 this morning, we got the calendar. Coming up at 9:30, we'll visit with Dave Ellens. He is the crew chief for Eric Jones. Oh, Eric, going right up the gut there on that final lap.
Giddy up.
God.
Giddy up.
Son,
Man.
hammered down, just letting her eat right up the middle. We'll talk to Dave. 8th place finish, by the way, for Eric Jones at Atlanta as we head off to our first road course race of the year. Coming up at 10 this morning, we'll visit with Connor Mosack. The headwinds were brisk over the weekend for Connor at the Atlanta Motor Speedway, but he's racing in just about everything he can sit in. We'll tell you about that coming up in the 4th and final hour. And Connor Daly, going to be running for the money team this weekend. He's also ran the season opening race for the NTT IndyCar Series, where he's coming to run stock cars at COTA this weekend. We'll check in with Connor and see what's going on in his world. We'll be chatting with you at 866 Pit Lane, and you can also tweet us at SiriusXM NASCAR, hashtag TMD NASCAR. Swish and spit.